What happens when a terrifying storm shakes a ship in the middle of the ocean, when strong men lose hope and fear takes over every heart? Can a single voice of faith change everything? Let us explore a powerful poem that teaches us how courage and belief can save lives. Welcome to Ballad of the Tempest by James T. Fields. Let us get to know the poet. James T. Fields was an American poet and writer. His poems often highlight moral values, human emotions, and faith in God. In Ballad of the Tempest, Fields presents a dramatic sea adventure to show that true courage comes from faith, not physical strength. The poem strongly supports the idea that fortune favors the brave. Ballad of the Tempest is a narrative poem written in ballad form. It describes a group of sailors caught in violent storm at sea. Through this dangerous situation, the poet teaches an important lesson. Faith in God gives strength even in the most fearful moments. Students, I am not going to read the poem. I will just give you the explanation stanza-wise. Stanza 1. The poem opens with the sailors crowded inside the cabin of the ship. It is midnight and a fierce storm is raging on the sea. The situation is so frightening that no one dares to sleep. Darkness, strong winds, and rough waters create an atmosphere of fear and tension. Stanza 2. The poet describes how terrible it is to face a storm in winter. The powerful wind threatens to break the ship. The storm is compared to a trumpet shouting orders to cut away the mast. This shows the extreme danger and urgency faced by the sailors. Stanza 3. The sailors sit silently, filled with fear. Even the strongest among them are terrified. The sea is described as hungry, roaring loudly, and the waves seem to speak of death. This stanza highlights man's helplessness against nature. Stanza 4. In the darkness, every sailor begins to pray. Suddenly, the captain himself loses hope and cries out, "We are lost." When the leader loses faith, fear spreads even more among the crew. Stanza 5. At this critical moment, the captain's little daughter speaks. Holding her father's cold hand, she gently asks, "Isn't God upon the ocean just the same as on the land?" Her innocent question reflects deep faith and wisdom. Unlike the adults, she does not panic. Stanza 6. The child's words bring a sudden change. The sailors feel hopeful and comforted. They regain courage and trust in God. Soon the storm ends and the ship safely reaches the harbor, when morning arrives bright and clear. Let me conclude, children. Ballad of the Tempest teaches us that faith is stronger than fear. Even when strong men lose hope, true belief can guide us to safety. The poem reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, but trust in God during moments of danger. Through a simple child's faith, lives are saved. If this explanation helped you understand the poem better, like this video, share it with your classmates, and subscribe for more clear and meaningful English lessons. Until then, keep learning and keep believing.